Like, I'm going to punch you, like, you back up. And then I punch her on her shoulder, and then she melts him onto the fucking wall, like, oh! And then, Miss Freak? No.
Miss Freaky.
Miss F something. Told me to stop, and I said, I'm good. So I stopped.
Grayson, the baby's trying to go to sleep. Stop it.
And I received an adult charge from it. So that was fun. And I thought I was going to get kicked out, so I was happy. And then come to find out that I was supposed to be out of there a while ago, but you probably didn't want to let me. So Lincoln had to send out my warrant for my arrest to get me out of Omaha. So they finally fucking found me. Even though I had call days, which was I think like Tuesdays and like Thursdays, SAT days. And when it was Tuesday, somehow the phone was dead. And Thursday, somehow the Wi-Fi was down. And when they said that, I got suspicious as fuck. I'm like, okay, so that's weird. Because yesterday I was working perfectly fine. Monday was working fucking perfectly fine, but on my days it's not working. Like, what the fuck? And then Miss Ward, which was the head person for that cabin, because there was 4 cabins. Cabin 4 got shut down because that shit was crazy as fuck. I love that cabin so much. I love the house. And then so now there's only 3 cabins. The youngest was in 1. And so I was in 3, and Miss Ward, I stopped her. I said, "Oh, what the fuck's going on?" And she goes, "What do you mean?" I direct language, first of all. And I said, "No, something's going on." Because I could feel it. And she goes, "What do you mean?" And I said, "The phones are only fucked up when it's my time." And she goes, "Well, there's more people who have phone calls." And I said, "And you don't think I hear them sneaking them in to take a fucking phone call in the office? Right. You don't think I hear that?" And she goes, and I said, "So what's going on?"
Do you want to punch a child?
And I said, "Bro, if I'm getting kicked out, just fucking tell me." And she goes, "No, Kendra, you're not getting kicked out. You're my best student." And I said, "I'm not even a student here. I'm fucking hell captain, okay?
Yeah.
Got kidnapped." And she goes, "Why do you think something's going on?" And I said, "Okay, because we have iPhones. So that's why." And she goes, "What do you mean?" I said, "And the iPhones are turned on." She goes, "No, they're not. They go off of Wi-Fi." I said, "No, they don't." She goes, "Well, how would you know?" And I said, "Because my mom has a Samsung, and I've been calling. iPhones, you can't do that." And she goes, "That's not true." I said, "I've had an iPhone for the longest time. I know for a fucking fact. You cannot call a cell phone number that is not an iPhone when it's turned off. If my iPhone is turned off, I can call Bryson, whose his iPhone's turned off. Yeah. He needs to be on Wi-Fi for me to call him."
Yeah.
And with the Samsung, I tried. My phone was off. I was on Wi-Fi. I tried calling my mom. It went straight to the whole T-Mobile.
Yeah.
You have 0 calls missed. You have 50.
I said, "So I know this." And she goes, "You have no idea what you're talking about. You're only 18 years old." And I said, "I feel like 18-year-olds know way more than me when it comes to technology."
Yeah.
So she told me to go to my room, and I got locked in there all day. I didn't eat dinner, didn't eat lunch, didn't eat breakfast.
And the magnet.
I only got let out to piss, and they actually ended up stopped doing that to where they actually had 2 staff members. They had to grab me to escort me to the bathroom because they let me out the first time, and I fucked shit up. Because I got pissed.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody was lining up for lunch and shit, and it was tacos, and that's the best food there. And because it actually comes from Taco Bell.
Yeah.
No.
Special season. Throw away.
Throw booty cheeks away.
Shut up.
Probably your mom will let me.
So,
What are you putting in your mouth?
Probably spit.
Yeah.
He was going to crank and
Ew.
spit on me.
Oh, I farted in my.
Did she though?
No.
But did she touch you?
Almost.
But it
Did you
didn't
die?
touch you.
Did you die?
But did you die?
But anyways,
Probably
so
almost.
finally the next day we got woken up and I had everything in there. I had my certificate, my high school diploma. I had like all the certificates from class. I had my fucking cat like down.
Yeah.
Shut up.
No.
Cereal in our room because I didn't get along with other people because I like people taking my shit.
Yeah.
And so they unlocked the door and said line up. And I said, oh, now they will come out. And she's so surprised. And she goes, you want to go back in there? And I said, she goes, don't you dare run. And I said, I'm hungry. Okay, let's go down to the cafeteria. The cafeteria was below me.
Shut up.
Every cabin had something below it. I don't know what the fuck was in the first one. I'm not gonna go in there. But like, we also had groups that we had to go to every day. So on cabin 3 was the cafeteria. So we went there. Everybody's chilling, and then next thing you know, this ward comes in, and everybody's confused because like it's now the weekend. You know.
Yeah.
Why the bitch is here? Like, the bitch is off on weekends.
Yeah.
So everybody's confused.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh fuck. And she goes, hey, you're picking me
It's
up.
half of mine.
So I'm like shoving food in my mouth really fucking fast. There's fucking cereal. I go out there, yeah, and I look. All my favorite staff members are right there. And then I said, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of feeling trapped right now. And so it was so funny. They were all in sync. They took 2 steps back. And then Miss Faulkner. What's her name? And Mrs. Dougal.
Miss fuck.
And they grabbed my hand, and I said, huh? And Mrs. Dougal was she has the face of a man.
Scribble dibble.
Right. Fucking myself. Sometimes it's purple, sometimes it's yellow, sometimes it's green.
Yellow teeth. I ate somebody's yellow teeth.
Shut up.
In the beginning, we did not like each other. But I didn't like her because I said, you're fucking weird. And then recently, like, we just ended up like getting.
Yeah.
And I said, what's going on? And then I saw, like, we walk up, we go down to, like, the side of the cabin, and I saw a big ass white man. And I said, oh shit, y'all gonna kill me. I said, okay.